distinct educational, occupational, and political qualifications. An undergraduate degree in business administration, a graduate degree in education, additional postgraduate studies at major universities. 20-plus years career in the state government executive branch, serving the administrations of 6 North Carolina governors. 30-plus years in private sector business, 27 of those as an entrepreneur, owning and operating my own retail establishments, employing individuals, meeting payrolls, paying local, state, and federal taxes, and at the same time complying with unbelievable regulations from each level of government. As an entrepreneur, I was honored to have been elected in November 1994 to serve the counties of Buncombe, Madison, Yancey, McDowell, and Burke counties with Senator Ledbetter. My 4 years of accumulated Senate seniority, plus my continued political involvement on a regular basis to keep abreast and informed on local, state, and federal issues, will enable me to begin work for you immediately. I ask for and thank you for your vote in the May primary election. Thank you.
You put your name on mine, I did.
You're a real person.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Fremont Brown. On the ballot, it'll be Fremont Brown III. I've been in business for over 40-some years. I've lived in Buncombe County for over about 35 years now. Since I've been here, I've run businesses. I've dealt with regulations coming out of the city, the county, and the state. They are ridiculous. They need to go. We need to cut the regulations to free up business so they can run and be profitable and create jobs for people. I'm anti-Agenda 21, which is a program from UN that is full of regulations that hurts businesses, hurts society, and hurts property ownership. I'm a constitutional conservative, which means that anything I feel that comes on my desk that is unconstitutional, in my opinion, I will not vote for, period. I am running this campaign out of my pocket. I am not taking any donations, period. I am a Second Amendment supporter. I have a different stance than the NRA and the grassroots. I believe that the government at any level in this country has absolutely no right to make any regulations or rules concerning the Second Amendment. You have a right to keep and bear anywhere you want except on private property. I'm asking you for my vote. My territory is South Buncombe, Henderson, and Transylvania. Please give me your vote. I would appreciate it very much. Thank you. I am here today to represent Senator Tom Apodaca. He could not be here and asked if I would do that for him. First of all, let me say Tom is like a brother to me. We've known one another for over 35 years. He's a successful businessman in Henderson County. And anytime there was a charity that I was involved in, I always went to Tom Apodaca. And Tom was always one that stepped forward out of his own pocket and gave tens of thousands of dollars to charities throughout Henderson County and Western North Carolina. Tom has represented you in the North Carolina Senate, and he worked tirelessly so that we could take over the Senate. And Jess and RL know what it's like to sit on the back row. And Tom worked hard across the state to get Republicans elected. Many of the laws that were enacted this year were because Tom Apodaca was able to push them through, because he's basically the floor general in the Senate. And no bill makes it to a vote unless it goes through him. We were stonewalled for years by the Democrats. That wall is now broken down. We've got to continue what we started. And let me tell you this, you know, there's a saying that leadership is the action, excuse me, the action you take, not the position you hold. Tom Apodaca has shown his leadership through his actions. And I want to close with one thing. General George Patton said, accept the challenge and feel the exhilaration of victory. So as Republicans today, regardless of who we vote for, we've got to circle the wagons and accept the challenge, because I'm telling you, we have to feel the exhilaration in the fall. We have to feel that exhilaration of winning. Thank you. God bless.
My name is Nathan Ramsey. I'm a candidate for the North Carolina House, District 115. That's Fairview, Swananoa Valley, North Buncombe, Weaverville, Barnesville, Rims Creek. I joke with folks that I was fortunate to be county commissioner, chairman of the Board of Commissioners here for 8 years. I served with 4 Democrats for 8 years, and hopefully if I'm elected, I will not serve in the minority because I know what being in the minority feels like. But I had the good wisdom to marry a local girl from West Asheville who is here today and keeps me straight and in line. We owe a great debt of gratitude for Representative Tim Moffitt. I don't think he's here today, but you look at what, Tim's taken a lot of negative press if you read the Asheville paper, Mountain Express, and some other folks, and especially those in downtown Asheville. But the things that he really has done, annexation reform, the issues regarding our state budget, other things, that's truly benefited people throughout this community, regardless of your political party. It's truly been what's best for this community. When I was first elected, I was elected by 731 votes. That's about 10 votes a precinct. This election is going to come down that if North Carolina does not go to the Republican presidential candidate, President Obama is going to have another term. And there was nothing that was more touching to me in 2008 for folks from Alabama and Mississippi and Georgia who came here and stood outside our polls trying to encourage folks to vote for Senator John McCain. We need to step up and realize we're on the front line. We lost the state of North Carolina by 13,000 votes. We lost Buncombe County by 17,000 votes. It could be on our watch that if Buncombe County goes the right way, then we'll have a new president in the fall. Thank you so much.
Are you excited about being a Republican today? Yeah! I'm Mike Clampett. I'm running for the 119th State House, and I know that's west of here, but I need your help. We need to go to Raleigh, and we need Republicans in Raleigh. We need a majority Republican, I call it the Republican Dream Team 2012, and that's from the mayor on down. I'm a product of the public schools. I grew up in Swain County, Bryson City, Laurel Lark, some people call it L.A., but I moved to town in Bryson in high school years, so I got the big city life of Bryson City. I'm a product of the community college system. I have a 2-year degree in fire science. I retired from the Charlotte Fire Department in 2004 after 28 years as fire captain. My motto is stop, drop, and roll. Is your wallet's on fire? Your clothes are on fire. What do? Stop, drop, and roll, right? Well, let's stop the spending, drop the lies, and roll back regulations and taxes. That's where we're at. That's where we gotta go. The thing is, bigger is not always better. Bigger fire trucks don't put out the fires, it's the firefighters. As a fire officer, the firefighters made me look good or made me look bad. Folks, the most important thing you own is your vote. I'm asking for your vote, and yes, you're probably not in my district, but I'm asking you for your donation. It's going to take money. And I'd appreciate your contributions to help me with my campaign, regardless of what area you're in, because we're all North Carolinians.